Hello, everyone, and welcome to Liquid Avatar Technologies channel. We are sitting here once again with David, who is always willing to give us some juicy news releases. David, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Michael. Thank you for asking. And yourself?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. So let's start with the news release you released Monday, right? So the PHAZER Universe is coming to Liquid Avatar. Can you tell us
Mhm.
some more about this?
Well, this is a really exciting release. It starts our NFT program. PHAZER Universe is by Mariano Niciesa, and Mariano is also our creative director. But Mariano has created the PHAZER Universe in the late '90s and has published a lot of material on the PHAZER Universe. And he's a former Marvel artist and editor. So it's really exciting to be able to work with Mariano on this project. We've released our first cinematic, which you can see at oasisdigitalstudios.com. And we'll be releasing a whole series of NFTs around the PHAZER universe.
Wonderful. Yes, and just so everyone knows, there'll be another sneak peek of the program at Wondercon, and you guys are planning for more releases too, huh?
Yeah, we're doing WonderCon, which we haven't done yet. We did San Diego Comic Con virtually last year, and sadly, it wasn't a live event last year, and it won't be this year. And I've been to several of them in the past years, so I'm hoping we'll do San Diego Comic Con and some other Comic Cons and really have a lot of surprises. We've got a roster of Marvel and DC artists in our stable who have created liquid avatars and in the liquid avatar marketplace, and we're looking to do some original and creative work with them, really showcase their talents and show what they're working on outside of the standard stuff. I mean, we can all always go out and pick up a comic book if we're a fan of Spider-Man or Thor or Superman or Batman,
Mhm.
but all these creative talents have been sort of bottled up and there hasn't been a lot of outlets for them. And now with NFTs, we can create some really spectacular cinematics, digital comic books, all this kind of creative stuff that has not really seen the light of day.
Yeah, that's true. So is there anything else you want to mention about the Phaser universe or anything else you can tease about the NFT side before we jump into the real juicy stuff?
Well, I think we're going to jump into something that is really juicy. So I'm really excited. But again, we this is just the beginning. We have seen uh, just an amazing surge of entertainers, artists, athletes come to the table. I mean, we've all the team members at Liquid Avatar and at Oasis especially. We've all got a background in collectibles and entertainment. I've been fortunate to spend quite a bit of time in entertainment and sports. So a lot of our past partners are coming to the table and saying, "Listen, we hear you're in this game. You know, we trust you. Can you help us?" And our model, our agency model at Oasis, really looks for the best opportunity for a creator and their NFT. We're not tied to any single platform, so we have the luxury of negotiating with a number of platforms. I mean, we've already announced Rare Dot Store, which is a great organization out of the Toronto area, and our partner Imagine AR is bringing us all kinds of opportunities. So between Liquid Avatar, Imagine AR, and some of our partners, I think there's a lot of, in my personal opinion, and again, everyone has to do their own due diligence, but there's a lot of blue sky here.
Agreed. There's definitely a lot of blue sky, and let's talk about the biggest one. This one's huge. This is the one you just released today. So Oasis Digital Studios, which is you guys and Imagine AR, and McCartney Media team up, which we just mentioned. You guys teamed up with them last week, so congratulations
Yeah,
on that.
thank you.
This is what it was all culminating to. So you teamed up with renowned artist May Pang to drop the iconic NFTs of John Lennon's Lost Weekend. David, please tell us more.
Every time I say this, Michael, it sort of gives me a bit of shivers. It's, it is remarkable. It really is remarkable. I've had an opportunity to get to know May Pang, and she is a historical figure in John Lennon's life and the Beatles. And there's so many stories I could tell, which I'm not allowed to. But it's just fascinating. I mean, I'm old enough to remember, the Beatles sort of in the late '60s or early '70s, that period when the breakup happened, and it's just amazing to see these photographs. Many of them have never been seen before, and we've seen a few of them, and some of them are just unbelievably iconic. I mean, I'm so blessed to have been able to see this. But May is such an amazing artist. She's I believe she's a gold record winner. She's worked with Bowie and Elton John and so many amazing people. And the stories, those that have an opportunity to read the release are just going to get a little bit of the story, but it is absolutely fascinating. And this is a period of time where she's having, my understanding was having some issues with Yoko Ono, and there was a suggestion that May Pang and John Lennon go off, and maybe it was supposed to be a short period of time, but the Lost Weekend lasted 18 months. And there's stories about reunions with Paul McCartney during that period, and reunions with his son, Julian. I mean, there's just so many amazing stories, and this is part of music history because this is the period when the Beatles had finished. This is over. This is and so it's very iconic. We're very excited, and we're very honored and humbled that May would give us this opportunity to work with her. And I think for the public, it's going to give people an amazing piece of music history. I will give you sort of a sneak peek on some of the things we're thinking of doing. Not only will you get a digital photograph, but May has consented, and again, until it's done, it isn't done. May has consented to give a backstory in her own words and voice about some of these pictures. So when you buy the NFT, you're not only getting potentially an iconic picture, you're going to be getting a story that goes with it that only you and several others will have. So it's pretty amazing, pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is an important part of music history, and it's pretty exclusive too. As you mentioned, you'll have your own little piece of it if you wind up picking up one of these NFTs, which again, do your own due diligence, but I'm just saying it looks pretty amazing. David, is there anything else you want to tease to people?
Well, I mean, again, Michael, if everything smiles upon us, this is just the beginning. We're working on a whole range of opportunities, and I think with these announcements and more, we'll probably shake the tree a little bit more and find more people who want to work with us, given the fact that we're being again blessed with so many great opportunities. And for our stakeholders, that's what we're here for. I mean, Oasis is part of the Liquid Avatar family, and for our partners like Imagine AR and others, it's part of their family. So we're here to build value for our stakeholders, and we're finding new and creative ways to do that. And again, the AR experiences that we build will be available only through Liquid Avatar. So it's not that we're going off in a tangent. We're just widening the circle. We're bringing more to the table for our Liquid Avatar users, our shareholders, our stakeholders, and all those involved. And we're excited to continue to do that.
That's true. Well, David, if I know you, which I think I do at this point, you'll have some more exciting news for everybody soon. So keep watching, everybody. If you have any questions about any of this, go ahead and shoot them to us. David, I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too, Michael. Thank you very much.